Australia's parliament is at the centre of a major scandal. There are allegations of rape, assault and impropriety. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says he is disgusted by the new reports, but his track record on women's issues is far from impressive. The Morrison government has consistently dragged its feet on the issue, but now time is running out. The accusations have reached the floors of the Australian Parliament. Here's a full report.
I'm shocked and I'm disgusted. It is shameful. It is just absolutely shameful. I was completely stunned, as I have been on more than one occasion over the course of this last month. Thank you very much.
Strong words from the Australian Prime Minister, but what exactly is he disgusted about? Well, his own parliament. Australia's temple of democracy has been defiled. Videos leaked by a government whistleblower reveal a worrying picture. Women parliamentarians assaulted. Officials performing lewd sex acts inside the House, including over the desk of female lawmakers. Disgusting, misogynistic acts. But there's more. The Parliament's prayer room is supposedly used to have sex. Sex workers are reportedly frequently brought in upon the behest of lawmakers. Swapping explicit photos was so common that MPs became immune to unsolicited messages and pictures. In a nutshell, the definition of a toxic work culture. This might sound appalling from the outside, but for the women working in the Parliament, it is a problem they're all too familiar with.
Am I surprised? Sadly, probably not. And look, it just speaks more about the leadership that's needed in this place and the cleanup that's needed in this place in terms of the workplace culture, the people employed, the terms on which they're employed. That there needs to be clearly a full review of what are the acceptable conducts and standards of conducts in this place.
Australia's Minister for Women called the revelations beyond disappointing. Cabinet Minister Karen Andrews says she has had a gutful of disrespect and poor treatment of women in Parliament and in other workplaces. The new reports have prompted more lawmakers to come out with their story. Senator Lydia Thorpe shared her experience. She was sexually harassed by 4 male politicians since she took office 6 months back. The onus is on Scott Morrison's government to change this culture. The Prime Minister himself must take ownership. His government is mired in rape allegations and sex scandals. It's part of a larger problem in Australia, as evident from the massive demonstrations seen last week. Thousands of women marched through 40 cities demanding an end to gender-based violence. Morrison is promising to change this culture. He wants women to feel free and safe in Australia.
Let me tell you what I've heard. Women are too afraid to call out bad behaviour for fear of losing a job or being intimidated in their workplace. That's not okay. And it's not their fault. It's the environment we've allowed to be created. Women are afraid to walk to their car from the train, and they carry their keys in their hand like a knife for fear of being attacked. That's not okay. That's not acceptable that in this country, a country as great as Australia, women walk daily in that fear.
The opposition Labour Party is promising gender quotas in Parliament, but it is far from innocent. The fact is, this is a cultural issue. Lawmakers can definitely help solve it, but they'll have to put their own house in order first. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.